Yeah. We back with another episode, man. I feel like my mic peaked on down a little bit. Let me turn it down just a tad bit. Just tad bit. Yeah, man, we back. This episode 3434. The Shaq Diesel episode,
Yes, sir.
It was we passing all my who has I think it's Luca. Either Luca or Dirk has the highest number like jersey for like legendary players.
What's Luca number?
Like 77.
Oh, damn. He
Yeah.
sure did.
It's the most random one. Cause everybody else numbers was like the highest was like Shaq or something with like 30, 35, maybe 42. Nobody is really past 50.
I think like James Worthy, I think he was like number 42.
And number
I think.
42.
Yeah. But like what's it like I know like with football the numbers signify position. What do you think it means with basketball? Like how
Basketball,
do you
basketball is mostly just influence and like you just pick whatever. Cause definitely football. When I learned that, I was like, oh, that make a lot more sense. It's a
Mhm.
lot of niggas on the field. Please get the right number. Like you don't need
Oh yeah.
57 as a wide receiver, bro. Get you one of these regular numbers. It's like four of y'all can get these numbers, and it's 10 of y'all, 10 numbers. Get one.
That's crazy how like number significance like plays into branding. Like LaMelo Ball,
hmm
like how the number one was really important to him. He didn't get it though. He had
Yeah,
to go with two. He wanted the number one on his jersey because his brand is one of one.
yeah.
He needed that for his branding, like draft pick, all that. He needed all that to go properly.
We say, hey, have you seen Kyrie's numbers? Like, I seen a video that broke down like why Kyrie fucks with the number 2 or 11. I think it's 11.
Yeah, I do remember him
No,
having 11.
yeah, it's 11. Yeah, it's 11. Because the reason why he wore number two because it's one and one to put together. It's 11.
Mm-hmm.
And like his whole life, he's been going by 11. Like everything in his life is the 11 number. His letter in his name is 11. He got like 11 letters in his name. Nigga was born on the 11. I think. Like I feel the same
Yeah,
way. Number three. That's like I feel him on that. Everything is three.
yeah,
Even your favorite players. That was the reason I chose some of my favorite players when I was younger. Like AI, D Wade, Chris Paul. They're all number threes.
yeah, yeah. I wonder if Kobe had any significance to his eight being two times four, or
Yeah. No, I think the 24 one was him being one number above Jordan.
I could see that for sure. That's
And then
what I always thought it was.
I think number 8 was someone with his dad.
Hmm.
Some it was I forgot what it was. Bro, are you getting a new 2K coming, bro?
I feel like I've been out of 2K for so many years that I might need to go ahead and jump back in.
Yeah, this
I
my jump
might,
back here.
yeah, I'm gonna jump back in.
I've been going back and
I've
forward on
been
it.
seeing like crazy reviews, like how they let people play like in advance, and
hmm
people been saying that it wasn't, what it was supposed to be.
It's the same.
So yeah, I mean, how much different can you make it?
There isn't like every year is really the same. It's really the mechanics of it that change, and that kind of get annoying a little bit sometimes.
Definitely, like them changing the shot meter or changing where it's like all that kind of stuff.
Like I don't
Like
need to do all
really,
that.
I think 2K, Madden, really all these sports games that stay the same every year should be kind of like Fortnite and Call of Duty, where it's
Bro,
just platform
they should have
and you
been
have
did that.
yeah, you got the option to do in-app purchases.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
why are we paying for a new 2K every single year?
Right.
Just give us a season pass. And it's crazy because the NBA literally has a season where you could do the
Hmm.
season pass in. They even have in tournament season pass. Like you could take advantage of that, but y'all the two caught up in your own format, microtransactions.
Right. Because like literally, when you get these like legacy version or the gold standard, all they do is come with extra VC and
hmm
players. Like
And it's
just
not
make
even
them
enough. It's not
yeah,
even.
just make them possible in the store like Fortnite.
Like Fortnite is real deal legendary. Like you would think Fortnite would drop down a little bit, but it's real deal taking the place of GTA at this point. It carved its own lane now.
Taking the
No,
place?
not taking it
I
taking
think
its place, but
oh
it's getting in the same position as GTA.
yeah,
Like it's
definitely.
going to last for a long time. Even if like they even took the sense of for like doing their own mods type shit. Like it's gonna be a light version of it. Like with the creative version, that's like to
Mm-hmm.
me that's like the 5M of like role play for GTA.
Hell yeah.
You just start create your own stuff. And then it gets within the actual game, they then took it to the whole nother level with that. In the collabs,
Oh yeah, I be in there playing them hoes. Like that I never expected Fortnite to get like this. Like honestly, when it first came out, I thought it was okay. I kind of initially thought it was like a kid game. At first. Then after you play it, I'm like, oh okay. It's really technically just a shooter with
yeah,
a fun animation to me. Like,
it's a different version of like you get to see your whole person. For one,
hmm
you get the full body aspect of it. You get to
hmm
actually do creative stuff. Like that was one of my arguments when people would be like, "Oh, it's too childish to play this. I play Call of Duty," and it's like I feel like it's just the creative version of Call of Duty. Like you're not strict to only the regular guns. The you got real
hmm
shit. Use it to win. It's a game at the end of the day. Even the
right.
Call of Duty is not even real.
That's true. I need to go grab a lighter. Hold on one second.
Say less, say less. Yeah, man. Before we get too deep into this, I need y'all to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. You feel me? Comment what y'all thinking, man. Like, are y'all getting into 2K? Should we? Cause I skipped the last year, so I definitely need to get it this year. But are y'all getting it? If it's ass, I'm gonna let y'all know. If it's the same as every other year, I'm gonna let y'all know. Cause I really don't think it's gonna be a difference. Like seriously. Yeah, man. What's been new, man? Like, what you been
Man,
doing?
okay, so I've been interning at this studio, Junker ENT Studios. I've been interning,
Mm.
so I'm be an engineer in there starting in November.
Mm.
So I've just been like, really trying to advance the music business. Like, it's so much music I can release, but it's only so much I can promote it with. So I had to find, like a real deal way to stay involved and make money with it and still pursue it.
Mm.
So
And
hopefully with that,
The
I
Joker
get to
Studio is
make
the one on JB,
it.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so
But
that's
that's
going.
that's just the location for now. It's actually fit to move to a new, bigger location with 3 studios in it. So
Word. Yeah,
yeah.
if you do that, let me know because I need to get in there. I need to find another studio because it's been dead recently.
Oh yeah. So I've just been working on that, like hella projects. I actually been in contact with actually EA Sports since we're talking about games. Like a
Hey.
friend of mine lives in Houston and he's a drummer and he met a lady, at one of his events and she's into like the TV placements with like games and Netflix and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do like a verse, like a like for an NFL highlight reel, like a tight up tempo beat with, championship bars.
Yeah, yeah, with the horns going type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit like that. So just waiting to hear back from that. Like just trying to stay busy musically without trying to just only release songs because there's so many ways that we can be active in this
Mm-hmm.
space. Like you've already entered the space as a media creator. Like you basically have a media company. You
Facts,
do have a
facts.
media company, and that's still part of your, what I'm saying, your grind as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do this stuff in this age. Like this space, you got to get these skills,
Unless you
video
want to
skills,
overdo it.
and pay.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna pay somebody, you got to learn it. You got to learn it.
Man, because at some point, I, I'm wanting to get the team together and get start paying people consistently for each episode so we can get like more coming out the episodes. Like getting like the content going, like getting things right on time. But I just get everybody
sponsorship,
consistency.
like that.
Yeah, I just gotta get consistent though. Like actually do it right so I can get paid for the long run. I don't want to have nobody can just pull the rug up under me just for saying the wrong thing. Like nah, this is my company. You can't tear me down.
What's your what what level do you want to get this to? Like,
What level? Like
yeah, do you want to take it as the podcast, or do you want to be a streamer? Period. Like, you could stream whatever you want. You just are a streamer. Like,
mm,
which are you most leaning towards?
at some point, I want to stream the pod at some point.
And
Like,
that's a
but
hard ass T-shirt, by the way.
I
But go
appreciate it,
ahead.
Mary. I got it from a thrift shop from the one downtown, bro. Got to start going to those
Crazy.
little markets, bro. But I want to shit. What was the question again?
Like, what do you want? Do you want to be just a streamer, or
Oh
do you
yeah,
want? That's like,
no, no. I don't want to be just a streamer because to me, I feel like since we're in this creative space, streaming is almost like you have to be like on social media at some point. Like you don't have to, but if it's two sides of the coin. Like if you want to do this shit in a wider spectrum without doing too much work, do some
mhm.
streaming, do some streaming. But if
Yeah.
you want to stick to the
I
old
think
day stuff,
it's like the easiest form of content for a person that maybe doesn't have a lot of ideas.
mm,
Like, maybe you're not as technical to use CapCut or create a bunch of different funny memes. So you know what I'm saying, showing what you do, how you do is, you know what I'm saying, the easier way to do it.
I
So I agree.
I I see it as like you know how artists back in the day they'd do their song a live performance, but they'd do it on stage,
Hmm.
like the Lauren Hill live performance on MTV.
Yeah, the MTV Unplugged. Yep.
Yeah, imagine she made that song on the spot, improvised that shit on the spot, live on TV, and now it's on the CD.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see streaming is. Just it's
Hell yeah.
almost the medium before you post it, before the edited version.
Yeah. I could dig that.
I mean, do remixes like this is one thing I'm starting to like that more artists are taking advantage of the multi versions of their album. Cause I'm
Yeah.
seeing Gunna doing like the slow down version, the reverse version, the up
Hmm.
tempo version of the same song, bro.
Yeah. I saw DDG doing that. Like, and I was like, oh,
Mm.
so this is like a thing that artists are doing now, because like the way TikTok takes your song and kind of remixes and it speeds it up,
Uh
you
huh.
just go ahead and release the version so you can be, ahead of it. Like, well,
Mm-hmm. If it had
here you
all
go.
the trends, it's for not even just that. I think it's because of the TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok is forcing people to get all their music out in every way, the mashup version and all that. Like, if I was an artist, bro, I would get my songs and mash them up and make that an album.
Hmm.
Like, bro, get it all. Like every month after I drop my album, I would drop a different version of it, the new version, and boost it up again, the new version until my new album pop up, new version.
I mean, that's what I think, as an artist myself, like, understanding the creative space, you have to use and repurpose your content, because you take a lot of time to sit in that studio and make a song. Don't
Mm-hmm.
just, you know what I'm saying, one off it. Like you say,
Continue it.
remix, give it life. You know what I'm saying? Put legs on it, like, definitely.
Who
And
is
that
that?
is like the new cool way to do it, is the remixes.
The I wouldn't. It is a new cool way, but I feel like we're so late on it. I feel like artists should have really been on that wave, especially back when like Uzi and Cardi was going crazy on the not the swag era, but the vibe era, the straight vibe era. Like you could have had hella remix version of those.
I have an unpopular opinion. Me and a homie was talking about that. RIP. if Juice World was still alive, Little Uzi wouldn't exist in the space that he is in.
Juice
In
World.
the same, yeah. If Juice World was still alive,
I think it's still he'll definitely still be here because I think he had hits before Juice even died.
he did. But I feel like with the output that Juice World had, he would have taken over a space. You know what I'm saying? Because he just could create, create, create. So I feel like he would have probably been damn near right there behind Drake, above NBA YoungBoy.
Drake. I don't know.
Because he was one of them crossover artists. Like his music did not just stay in the hood. He definitely crossed over with it.
But I don't think
So
it.
he was,
I don't think that's gonna like blur up Uzi's lane though, because Uzi lane is similar, but it's a little different though. It's a little different. Like I can see how like it's almost like they could be brothers in the same lane. Like how you can have your J Cole, but you can also get your Kendrick. You can still listen to them
mhm,
back to back, but they're a little different. Because
mhm.
Uzi was more of the club for real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like they both angsty artists, but Uzi is more in like the in the Atlanta scene with the really like it's a little different. Like it's a different person.
yeah,
You see Uzi is more about it than Juice World. I'd say.
yeah. Definitely a little more street for sure.
Yeah, that's on the more extreme version. Like XO Tour Life, 20 minutes, The Way Life Goes, Money Longer, all those came out in 2017, bro. Those
Mm.
songs was already out. Then he had the feature tape dropping right after that in 2020, and Juice WRLD died in 2019 in December.
Didn't Juice WRLD have a tape with Future too?
Yeah, see that's something
Yeah,
like,
the brothers.
but they
They
were
are brothers.
they were two different vibes though. So it was like
Yeah.
it was in the club, while his was more of the angsty, real deal angsty side.
Mhm.
Then Uzi was taking a break then, so it was like even with Uzi taking a break, I think it will probably even help him if anything, if Juice WRLD was still here,
Definitely.
because what's his name, Playboy Cardi didn't switch the whole lane up. He was supposed to be in the same lane with him, and it just completely switched.
Yeah, I haven't really heard much from Cardi in a while. Like he be on features and stuff, but I haven't really looked for him too much either. So he might be doing shit I'm just not paying attention to, but
He's the
he
boss
definitely
man
hasn't
now.
been. Okay, well,
He
yeah,
got Ken
that,
Carson and
that
Short
is
Lonely now. The
okay.
new kids on the block who are really like his babies for real in the sound. Really him and Uzi, and I feel like they're more Uzi artists than Cardi, because Cardi don't do shit for him really.
Mm.
Like when will artists stop signing to other artists that they sound like?
I mean,
Because
I don't
I
know. What would you do as an artist? Like if you was a nigga that sounded like Lil Baby and he signed you,
Lil
would
Baby,
you? Yeah, would you want to sign to him because you feel like he can help you, or
if I sign, it would have to be for like one maybe two tapes. It can't be too long, bro, because you will have to get that sound out, get your collabs out, and get up out of there so you can get to the bigger bag. Because they're gonna stop for you. Like
mm,
you're gonna get stunted for real. Like
it is crazy how that happens. Like these artists be on these labels and they get their features, but don't really do too much after.
cause you still under their fan base. Like no matter how big you get, it's in the pocket of that artist. So as soon as you separate from that artist, you're not really separating from that artist. You're not carving your own lane. You boosted up because you were under this tree of the same sound.
Yeah, and I think that's why Weekend probably decided not to sign with Drake.
Good one, good
So
one.
he could be because they have a similar sound, but you know, he would have just been probably like the feature guy if he would have stayed there.
Like Party Next Door.
Yes,
You think
that was
killed
exactly what
Party
I was
Next
thinking,
Door.
and probably one of the coldest writers because I be seeing his name in lots of credits on a lot of shit. Party be
He
writing.
cold, bro. Like,
Hmm.
hey, do you go back and listen to people's demos, like the unreleased version of the demos?
I do sometimes.
I listen, bro. You go back and listen to them songs, is crazy how important a songwriter is.
It really is.
Just the right singer and the right songwriter is
Like with the
crazy.
Quentin Miller Drake thing. If Quentin Miller would have dropped those same songs,
Mm,
wouldn't it hit the same?
no, it would not hit the same. The songs the with Future singing for Beyonce, I think it was Drunken Love.
Hmm.
It wouldn't hit the same. It would not hit the same at all. It probably would have been Future's trash songs that would have got thrown away. Like, bro, that shit was so bad. And
Yeah,
it's shout out to the engineers. Like, shout out to the whole team because it's
that's
the
what I was
whole
gonna say.
team.
I started respecting engineers when artists like Waka Flocka came
Mm.
out. Because you got to really think about all them stacks and layers that an artist like Waka Flocka had back then.
I
That
ain't,
shit was probably so hard to mix.
bro. Imagine there's a video out there where when he's like, it's a studio, but the studio is right beside a pool table, and niggas playing pool and shit, and there's niggas in there. How are you recording it right now? How are you recording with pool table full of niggas right behind you?
Shout
How,
out to Goat Engineers, man. They
I
do it,
I couldn't have done that. This shit would have sounded so bad. It wouldn't have been a hit for me. Shout
man. Young Thug's engineer,
out to Young Thug
Travis
Engineer.
Scott's engineer. Like
Yeah.
all these guys with these sounds that's really unable to be duplicated. Shout
Hmm.
out to engineers.
Nah, for real. Shout out to the engineers for real though, man. Some of the most, really the most underrated feature people. It's between them and the producers. The producers are still
I feel like
underrated.
producers getting shine now. Low
They
key. Producers getting shine now.
they were
They
getting,
used to be background, but we up there now.
but I feel like it's
Metro.
starting to flip though now though. Like we were getting the shine, then at some point it just dropped because now we're not starting to notice the new producers now. Like we,
I think is it the music that's coming out now? Is because it's not I haven't really had any music that's just blown me away lately.
there are a lot of remixes.
Yeah, nothing has really just been like, damn, like Gunna shit was hard. Not the whole project, but it was definitely songs on there that was like, damn, okay. Thug shit was not as hard to me as I think it should have been.
But I
That Drake feature saved that album.
but I feel like this it's kind of hard to compare them though because it's like it's a nigga that's out who made a fresh album compared to a nigga who had old songs over a year ago because he was locked up for damn near a year already, maybe 2 years
That's
at this
true.
point.
That is true.
Like these are
Cause
old songs.
yeah, I could tell that it wasn't like fresh.
Uh,
But with that, I would have just, either put that out sooner or not at all.
why when you're locked up, you
Yeah.
haven't dropped
Or
music in
not
over
at
2 years?
or just put out the single with Drake. Just that. You know what I'm saying? One thing. You know what I'm saying? Something.
He should have dropped the Drake single first. I definitely agree with that. He should have dropped that first, and then dropped the album. Cause now people gotta search through the album to find the Drake song instead of just knowing, okay, we got the Drake song. We know we fuck with this. Okay, we just need to put these few songs on there. We gotta put all these songs on there, just these few songs on here. But he was trying to squash Gunna's album. It was supposed to come
Yeah.
out on the same day, but it came a little late.
Do you I do this. I'm guilty of doing this. Like when track lists come out, go straight to the Drake feature.
Nah, I go. I try to go from the beginning to the end. Like I try to go in order first for the first time I listen to it. After it, if I just start going to the ones I like it, but for the first appearance, I try to go to the beginning just to try to get the like the
The tone,
the
yeah.
transitions and whatnot, just to see
Mhm.
how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah, I'm guilty of judging the album by the Drake feature.
Oh, the
Like
Drake picture.
Drake, yeah, if Drake gives you some dumb, crazy bars on your shit, it's likely that this is gonna be a pretty good album. But if
No,
it's
bro,
a
for real.
mid Drake feature, then you know,
Hey, bro, speaking of them the remixes, have you seen NLE Chopper's remix to Hot in
remix to
Here?
what?
Let me show
Oh,
you. Let me
I,
show you.
I saw like a snippet of it, but
Let me show you
like
this snippet. Cause this nigga is funny.
With the Glock, he see it come from out the pocket. I've been waiting to shoot this nigga for so long. Get a little when they got go. Oh, I feel like busting loose. Red bottoms on, fucking her out of her shoes. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes off. Get naked, bitch shake it. Bring big mama if she can take it. I am getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes off. Get a little when they got go. That hang on. Get a little when they got go.
I hate it.
and like
I hate it.
I was just gonna say, like, man, that's part of the lack of originality right now, man. Like we are not trying hard enough, I don't think. Cause those are old songs, and true enough, hip hop and rap does sample older music, but sometimes it be like older music, not some shit that just came out.
Nah, that song
Not that
it was
particular.
20 years old down there. I think that song's 20
Yeah,
years old.
that's true. But in reference to other songs like Coyle Ray when she did the future thing, like trunk in the front, but not, you know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't hear that one.
Yeah, I can't think of the song. Hard to choose one.
Yeah.
She
Like
basically just said his whole verse. You know what I'm
that
saying? Like
she's
that's
sick.
too soon.
I heard the last album she dropped was literally just full of like samples, like just remixes. I mean, just
Mhm.
literally not even remix, just covers basically of older
Yeah,
other songs.
that
Niggas cheating.
players. Yeah, like come on, man. What are y'all trying to do? Like I've heard them. They remixed that Genuine Pony song. They remix like
Why not just call it
just
a cover album?
like it's like wow, like are y'all not really like you said? Are they not linking with any of these new producers or
That's the new
what's
producers
going
making it
on?
though. They're making that version of the song, like, and that's another
Mm,
thing. Like, I'm sick mad at like the producers just sampling like that. Like, they're not even trying on the beat. Like, he didn't try on that beat. He just threw some shit in there. It's like, okay, I'm just go with his verse. Like, I feel like NLE Chopper rapped on the sample first, and he put the beat on like that,
yeah,
and just try to go over it like that. And it's like, bro, y'all put out some hot garbage right now. The video is hot garbage. Like, you didn't
it's
try.
like you can't. He came out when he was really relatively young, and now it's like his music is. It's like he's trying to connect with shock value
Like,
because he had the "Slut Me Out." Like,
so disappointing.
yeah, it's just like damn. And then you got niggas like DDG talking shit about how they making smashes and like, bro. Yes, I'm geeking was hard,
You're getting hard
but
though. You're getting hard.
chill. That was hard. But chill out. You ain't just doing that all the time. Like
But
I think the last one was Calabasas.
is Geeking better than any songs NLE Chopper ever dropped? Because I would listen to Geeking more than any other NLE Chopper song. Because his songs,
Yeah,
he has the
yeah,
baby effect to me for me. The Memphis the Baby version,
yeah. I would definitely say I'm geeking is probably harder than anything in Nelly's catalog.
which is crazy.
Even even though he got Wayne features, he got all kind of shit. But
They didn't hit like
as a
that.
as a standalone DDG on I'm Geeking, he did his thing. Even before the remixes, he did his thing on that. Like that was a simple banger.
Like, what's up with the DDG disrespect, bro?
I don't know. Like
I
I'm
don't get
wondering
it.
what's like niggas like to hate on anything. You know what I'm saying? You could be a superhero, but you saved 100 people. You should have saved 101. You know what I'm saying? So
Like this is a successful young black man, and I don't think he's really done anything that crazy for him to just
I
get
mean, just being a young
disrespected like
black
this.
dude, we're scrutinized just off the rip.
Especially with like other like artists, what they've done.
Hmm.
Niggas done killed people, have
Yeah.
done dumb shit, but y'all tripping over
You
DDG.
will clown you because you haven't murdered nobody, because you haven't caught a body. Like,
Y'all tripping
did
over
you
DDG.
seen they clone? You seen they clone Tyrone, haven't you?
hmm I was showing that we're gonna do a review on that
Yeah.
a little bit later. I'm trying to wait till Corn get here. We can do
But yeah,
the
it's all systemized. Like we fall into the trap sometimes, but it's also set up kind of that way. And if you don't I think far back in the past on another podcast, I was like, you have to think before it's too late,
yeah.
because there's now so many options available now that you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like
You don't got to do the
if you're
same thing everybody else doing.
yeah, if you're in tune, you're probably getting bored with this shit, and you realizing like, man, what are y'all doing? This is kind of strange.
Like figured it out. Like find these patterns. Like
Yeah,
don't get caught in the same system over and over and over again. Now,
yeah, man, you could easily be distracted. We're not negating that it's plenty of shit out here to distract you, but you gotta stand 10 toes on that shit. Like, don't let it take you.
don't fold now. Stay
Yeah,
disciplined. Like just because it's comfortable don't mean it's right. This is what I do. This that don't mean it's right to do that. You messing your own self up.
like these NBA players, like Zion. Like, I'm so disappointed in him, bro.
Yes.
I'm so disappointed. Like,
No, all of
this,
them.
this
Him
is
and Ja.
so petty of you to not, what I'm saying, be advancing in your career, and this type of shit is what's popular for you, trending in the headlines about porn stars and sex acts. You supposed to be fucking putting nuts on niggas. Pause. You supposed to
I
be
mean Blake
dunking.
on that bitch.
Right. Exactly. He's supposed to. That's a really good example of who to compare him to that I don't think people ever
If it was
did.
maximized, it would have been like Blake Griffin. But
Yeah.
better, way better Blake
Yeah.
Griffin.
A better Blake Griffin. That he probably wasn't gonna have too much of a jumper either, but the athleticism was gonna take him far
Nah,
in
his
this league.
his jumper was better than Blake's. That's all I said. It's gonna be much better because his jumper. You look at his percentage. His jumper didn't look crazy. But you look at his percentage on his jumper in today's NBA, he hasn't. He can take the percentage. It's better than Giannis.
Mm.
So he can shoot it.
I want him to come back and, what I'm saying, have a monster season. Like, I want him to play, every game. Like, I want to see him, what I'm saying. Let's have another Zion story, man. Like,
You think
check the narrative.
either Ja or Zion will ever be able to get the MVP?
I think less for Zion than Ja.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking. If it was either one
Less
of us, it's
for
gonna be
Zion.
Ja.
Yeah. Because, I mean, and the crazy thing is, I feel like Zion could do it in one season. If he got his shit together, he could do it in one season. He could get MVP in one season.
Oh,
He could
with the
he could
Pelicans,
fuck around. Yeah,
I
he'll
think
fuck
he has to get
around.
traded to do that because I don't think the Pelicans
Like
because his team's
13,
gonna
14
sell him.
rebounds a game. 13, 14 rebounds a game, 20 something points. You know what I'm
He need
saying?
30. He need
Higher
30.
percentage.
He got to go up to 30. Like dead ass, bro. He got to go up to 30. Nigga, the top. Like the top 10, I think we're averaging 30 something, bro.
Oh well, yeah. He could if he can outlast the injured. If Embiid is injured, if Giannis is injured, if he can outlast the injured bigs, he could have an MVP season. But if not, it's more likely it's gonna be Ja.
Like they need at least 65 games, I believe, in order to take the award for the new
Oh well, Ja
rules.
is out. Ja is out then.
Yeah, for this season, definitely. It has to be like a later season. And that's gonna
Damn.
be hard because you gotta go against Luca, you gotta go against Jason Tatum, you gotta go against you still gotta go against the bigs that's coming in. You gotta go against the new players that's coming in. Oh,
Do you think
Victor.
you think they'll get to the playoffs this year?
Who? Memphis?
Yeah.
Yes. They were just number two
Deep,
last year.
deep or same outcome?
Ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say they can get deep. They can. I feel like they're gonna be the one dark horse team because people are gonna forget how good Ja is because he's not able to play for the first 25 games. And then he's just gonna have to warm up on there, and he's gonna have enough. Like he's not gonna get injured. Hopefully, he has a less chance of getting injured now because he had a lot more rest than everybody. 'Cause
hmm
and it's the beginning of the season, and his team is good enough to win games without him.
Yep, they definitely have.
Like,
Then they got Derrick Rose and Marcus Smart now. So
and who were
yeah,
they were like number 2 or 3 in the in the bracket this year for the West.
and
They
their core is good. Desmond Bain,
Jace,
Jaren Jackson Jr. They have a really good core.
Marcus Smart,
Mm-hmm.
they
Nice bench rotation. Tyus Jones. They got a really nice bench
mhm.
rotation. Like
No, I think Tyus
that's
Jones and I think he went to a different team. I think he went to the
well.
Knicks or
I'm
something. Cause I think they got Marcus Smart in that place for Tyus
okay. So, I mean, that's still
and D
that still
Rose.
works. Yeah, that still works then. Because yeah, and this would just like give them time to gel as a team without Ja again. Like
Hmm.
he'll just come in and do what he do because he's really. I don't see Ja being a heavy assist player anyways. He's really an ISO player. He creates his own shot. So
He, I would
kind of
say
y'all.
his
I mean,
assists are like Westbrook's were in his triple double time.
mm-hmm.
They weren't just real though crazy playmaking. They were I'm making a play. It don't work out. I'm about to throw it out. It'll work. And you got JJ there. We got it. Just pick it up, my boy. And Steven Adams. That's what it's forgetting.
Ooh, yeah, he was injured last year. That's ooh, yeah, yeah. They definitely could do some damage in the West.
Yeah. Bro, before the season start, we're going to do a prediction of like
Do you think Denver could run it back?
easily. Unfortunately, easily because and I hate it because it's like that's the one team I was hoping for the Lakers to win to beat Denver because I did not want to play Denver. That was the one team I did not want to play because it's like you got Jokic, but the one player I'm afraid of is Jamal Murray because the way I seen he played in the bubble, I seen the look in his eyes. He is a real deal serial killer. If
He's a gamer. He's a
no
gamer for real.
no 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 no. This man is a Marines man killer. Like his have you seen the story of like his childhood bring up?
Yeah, I saw that nigga doing push-ups in the snow and shit like that. Yeah.
His dad tortured this man to kill people basically, but on the court.
hmm
Don't put this man next to Jokic. He's not even the best player. He's the second best player.
And you know what's crazy about Jamal Murray is that we forget, like he's coming back from injury. So had he not been injured, the nigga
Yes.
really would be too turned up. Honestly,
Yes.
he
Like
really
he's
would be too turned up because he will let that three ball go about 8 times a game easily off the
like
jumper.
did y'all not see him play in the
Easily,
bubble? And y'all thought it was
yeah.
the bubble effect. What the fuck are y'all talking about? This is
That's
the
a
hoops.
basketball boy. Yeah, that nigga just hoop.
Like you can see it in their eyes. He has the killer mindset.
Yeah, a lot of his baskets are unorthodox. Like when you really think about it, like he's got a D Wade flow to his game when he'll just fucking pull up off one spinning turnaround
Just
set.
fuck
Like
it.
he's like D Wade with a dumbass jumper,
He
minus the dunks.
and he has that like that kill that I'm about to kill your morale type shot like Curry. Like I really don't need to take the shot, but I'm confident enough. Bitch, come
Yeah,
on. And I'm about to laugh at you down the court just to make sure that your feelings are hurt. Like
right. Because he did that to the Lakers, man. The first game that they played, where they was like about to win, like they
mhm.
had got within like fucking 6 points, and then Jamal was like, "All right, settle
Bro,
down,
he did that so many
die,
times. So many
die."
times. He did, bro.
He
Every
definitely
time.
a rap killer for sure.
Every time that he try to come back, it is always Jamal Murray. Give me the ball, bro. Just give me the ball. I'm going to shoot it. Just give it to me. Ah,
Because
ah.
nobody can really keep up with him. Because Jokic is a hell of a screen. That's a hell of a screen to get around.
And you got Michael Porter, 16.
And if you can shoot, it don't if you can shoot and you got Jokic screening for you, that's an open shot.
Like,
Wide open jumper
think
every
about
time.
the triangle offense of that from back in the day. You got Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, and Jokic. What the
Ridiculous.
fuck? Who's stopping
And
that?
Michael Porter was really having a bad series the whole time.
Yes. If
That's
he
what
locked
people
in,
that's what people don't know. They think it was barely averaging 14 points, but he can easily get 22 a game in that offense.
easily.
Him and Aaron Gordon. So yeah, I
Yes.
think he got a good chance of running it back
Bro,
just
Aaron
off the
Gordon was the most underrated pickup for Denver for me. Like when they got Aaron Gordon, I didn't see enough hype about that. Like people, when I seen that trade, when I seen that pickup, I automatically knew that they're going to the finals. There's no team beating them.
It's like he's an underrated superstar. Like
Yes,
it's like everybody forgot. Like this nigga was putting the ball under his knees and fucking dunking. Remember, like he may not be doing that no more, but he's still a big body NBA player. Like,
he was technically the main player in Orlando when Orlando
mhm,
wasn't technically straight up garbage. They weren't just straight up
mhm.
young kids, and he was the main player. Like, how do you underrate that as the fourth best player on the team, and he's the best defensive player on the team? Like that, people don't know ball, bro. That's what I'm starting to understand. People don't know ball. People just be talking basketball because it's the popular topic, but they don't be actually understanding like this player is better than this player. It's just the team. It's just the team aspect. If it was one
It's
on
a it's
one,
a eye test. Like you said, they don't understand basketball and it's they eye test. If they see he missed two shots or he turned the ball over, he must be trash.
like
Nah.
nah, it was just the way that play just happened. Like
Yeah. It might like and they don't understand because they're not probably into basketball that much. When you play somebody 5 games in a row, 6 games in a row, 7 games in a row, you start shutting shit off
hmm
because you're watching film, you watching tape. They're not able to get into their rhythm of, damn, I used to be able to run off this screen on the baseline and get my mid range. I ain't been able to get that because they don't
hmm
understand stuff like that.
like you could dance better with this person. Like you understand what their limits are more. Like you know for a fact they not about to go to the left that quick. So okay, let me
Mhm.
shut them out. Just like with Jenna Brown, they know for a fact
Mhm.
he's not about to go left every time. So just stay right. His percentage is going left. Just stay right. You see it's happening. Now we're more confident
That's
now. Just do it. Just do it more and more and more. Now go to the next person. We've been stopped
mhm.
this. Like it's not just one game. It's not like 2K.
Yeah, I like hearing Iman Shumpert and Gil break down, what I'm saying, all the basketball plays and stuff like that. How I think I heard Iman Shumpert say, like, a guy, he'll have one season where he's going right
Yeah.
season. Then next season he come back, he done added a behind the back dribble as
hmm
his recovery. Like, So you just keep adding to that. You know what I'm saying? And once people figure all that out, it's easier to defend you.
Yeah.
Unless you're a fucking savage like a Kobe Bryant or a
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James or a Luka Doncic, where you really are unguardable. I was watching something and they said like Kyrie doesn't even plan like his dribble moves. He's
Yeah.
purely reactionary to the defender. Like he
Usually
doesn't.
creative.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come at you and think I'm finna hezzy you and go right. I'm gonna wait for you to do something. Oh, you came at my right hand. I'm gonna spin left. Oh, it's somebody right here.
Kind of
Drop
move.
dribble, counter move. Like he was like, and that's a crazy way to play basketball. I think that's interesting. That's interesting because normally when you like, man, I'm finna go ahead and do my move and get this over with.
Mm-hmm.
To he's really in the flow of the game. Like I really like that. I really like that.
That's how I'd be saying. Like it's the creativity that separates certain players from others. Like I personally feel like that's one of the most underrated stats of artists. How creative is this artist? Is this nigga just doing the same thing over and over again, or is he really a real deal just doing something? Is he flowing in the game like Holland Bones? Holland Bones is moving in the flow in the game. He's not rushing his game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jamal Crawford. He wasn't just rushing his game. It was just the flow of the game. The 6 man players are
Lou
players who
Williams.
are, yeah, players who are good off of the 6 man are players who could just flow in their game. They're not forcing it. It's like I'm not necessarily better at you at this, but if I time it right, we can do this.
But technically, they are better. The fact that you
Yeah,
can just come off the bench and score me 12 after my superstar may be out here getting locked up,
but it's
that's impressive.
but it's in my flow of the game. It's not in the
Yeah,
team's flow of the game. So that's where it's like I'm better, but I can't really. I'm not better for the betterment of the team. So,
yeah.
so that it makes the perfect 6 man. Joel.
Example, especially Jamal Crawford. Like that's a really good example because
Flow.
he was definitely he was in a starting rotation at one point, but it just seemed like he was much better coming off the bench as the
J.R.
6 man.
Smith.
Mm-hmm.
He would.
Microwave players. I
Yeah.
like that.
Just go off. Just don't do too much. Just that was supposed to be the role of Jordan Poole, but I don't think they seen that like Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, we really had all them players in LA at first, and I saw it when we had Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
I was like, this nigga, this is the guy. We don't need to move nothing around. Just build him up. Like he's big. He can play that middle role. They traded B.I. I'm glad we got rid of Julius Randle because
Yeah.
he
Too soft.
really he. I mean, I don't even know if soft is the word. It's just like
Mentally.
yeah,
It's soft.
mentally you'll check out of the game, and that's not what we need. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
calling
saying?
this
Like
emotions.
yeah.
Like damn, I gotta get this. Fuck, I'm mad. Throw a three, or I'm about to
Hmm.
force a dunk instead of just the flow of the game.
And he just never seemed like settled. He always seems like a rattled player. Like whenever he's moving, like he don't seem, you know what I'm saying, like his coordination is all together. Like, you know what I'm saying,
He's
like a
trying to
Tim
force
Duncan.
it.
Like we probably overlook, not we, me and you, but people in general keep overlooking Tim Duncan as the big fundamental. Like he smoothly did all those moves with great footwork and coordination.
Mm.
A lot of bigs don't have that. They have either the power, like Giannis, he got the power, but he got to kind of focus it sometimes because it can be
Yeah.
too much.
No, I
You
think
know,
he's just not as creative. That goes back to my underrated stat. If Giannis get
Mhm.
creative in like his movement, it would get there. Like I feel like
Just knows full power, and yes, he should definitely be more creative for sure.
just mix it up a little bit. Like people are expecting him to go full power in this movement. Like just
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna just throw it over here. Okay,
And
fuck it.
yeah, finesse sometimes. His finger roll game, bro, will be so nasty if
Like
he could
what?
slow down. Cause you the way you get to the goal and just will slang your arm around to dunk on somebody, bro.
Yes.
Your Euro is good, bro. You can finesse. You know
Like
what I'm saying? Your way to this.
imagine him trying to go up and the niggas everybody trying to dunk and he just said fuck it. Finger roll. It's a little extra
Other hand,
jelly. Yeah, just
Easy.
swap hands.
Stupid wide jellies.
Bro,
Like,
what? You know how crazy that would be? But he's
because
just
he
not as
got
creative.
wingspan, height, and jumping ability. That nigga be in the air forever with some nasty shit.
I'd be doing
But
dumb shit. I would do the dumbest shit. Throw it out the backboard all the time. I'm about to,
yeah,
like, what? Behind the back.
who's gonna stop me?
You have, and that's the one thing that I'll be like, you cannot tell me these NBA players do not have the handles to do the most basic shit that I can do at least. You're in the
Mhm.
NBA. I don't care how tall you are. If you're the number one player on your team, you can do at least the basic handles that I can do. Because I haven't been in the gym as long as you have. I haven't
Yeah,
played as many games as you have. I'm not even getting paid for this. You could do just get creative. Look at more creative films. Like just try shit, man.
but maybe it's like the speed of the game. Like they can't just be trying shit with the level of defense that they have to play. Like them defenders is not.
You can't say that because it's players that do it though.
That's true. But them the special ones.
They're special because they creative with it. Like they don't really have better handles. Like Curry don't. Curry doesn't technically have better handles than Curry. His handles are just way more creative.
Yeah.
He just does way more different shit. But they got the same handles. Just
I think I think Kyrie is like more intentionally reactive and Curry is subtly reactive.
yeah,
Subtly reactive and quick. He's not necessarily trying to break your ankles, but he will.
right.
If you get hey, you got down here by this ball, I had to bink 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 one time, but I'm not intentionally trying to break your ankles. Now Kyrie will.
I'm about to try some shit. I'm about to try some shit.
Like,
Like let me get it out. Like you're not about to see
let
what
me
about to
see
happen.
right, let me see if I can get you to fucking put your left foot behind your right foot. Let me
Like
see if I
old
can
Chris
get you
Paul.
to
Like try to spin the ball type shit. That's where I got that spin the ball shit from. Like I'm trying to
yeah,
force that
yeah.
shit. You're not about to
It's like
expect it.
a sham, like
Yeah, the sham guy. Oh,
you know, but that I think that like I would call that like a ghost dribble. Like that leaves you open to do a sham, or, or you can do anything.
it goes
If they
whatever.
don't react to it, you can still do something like,
It's like a quantum
oh,
computer.
didn't react. Now I'm finna run at you and the ball, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Just do a
yeah,
hezzy or
it's just
something. Just I'm about to get you moving. Just a whole momentum
yeah.
just off because you didn't expect
Oh,
it.
you not gonna react?
Oh
Cool.
shit, fuck it. Let me pull it. You just sitting there. Fuck it, pull it. Like, right.
Man,
Some NBA players just need a different. They need to get a little more creative. Just do more art
that's what it is.
sometimes.
That's what it is.
Joel Embiid he's creative with his movements as a big man
He is. I'll give him that. He definitely is.
with the soccer footwork. Just try something different, my boy. Stop playing football all the time. I'm trying to ram and goal and just throw your whole body in there just because you're stronger. You're gonna get.
Yeah, they got that shit from Shaq, and that was one era. You know what I'm saying? Where creativity was a lot lower, so
Yeah.
it worked. But now, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will throw it off the glass, and you know it'll get crazy.
I want to see why players don't do that more though. Throw it off the glass. Like it's part of the rule. Like you could do it. Just take advantage of it.
Not creative.
Especially when you like 6'5", 6'10". You already at the
Like
goal.
those are like plays. Like if I was a coach, I would practice those all year through the preseason, and then when we get in the finals or something,
Throw it in the
run,
bag.
run it. Yeah, because we need to right now.
Like the
No one's watched tape to see you constantly throwing it off the glass, and you know what I'm saying. You just pull out that one little creative move. I don't think basketball players are as creative as football players have to be.
for wide receivers.
Yeah,
Wide
they're
receivers
not.
have to be
They
creative
gotta be really creative.
because there's not much you can do.
You don't even have the ball yet. It ain't even in your direction.
Like you
You
have to try
might,
to get free.
yeah.
Hey, bro, I was watching I watched some practice highlight on Twitter of or like a football highlight, and I was looking in the comment. They was saying like, "Damn, you see what he did with his shoulders?" I'm just thinking in my head like, the nigga don't even got the ball. The ball didn't get thrown over there at all or nothing. He just got free because of his shoulders, just a
Hmm.
shoulder movement, and I didn't even see it
Yeah,
because it was something
it
so
happens so
light.
fast. Yeah. I'll be watching like Tyreek Hill. Like he's one of the, top niggas when it comes to like speed and footwork. And he be on that kind of shit. Like, I'm not a big football person, but I definitely know that like when you can fucking hit a nigga with a fucking crip walk off of the
Yeah,
line and get lost,
and you that
that's
fast?
yeah, and you're that fast too. It's like, oh nigga, you untouchable. And you can catch and you got, hands.
Give me
Okay.
that. Give me the
Yeah.
paycheck. Hey, bro, if you was in NFL, how long would you play? Because I'm seeing a lot more NFL players retiring early after their first contract.
It would depend on my position. Like if I was a quarterback and I'm instantly getting put on the bench,
Mhm.
less time for sure.
Well, like, what's
If
how many years?
I'm gonna give y'all 2 years. I'm gonna do my first contract and then the second contract. And if I don't get shit going, like on year two, now I can go get a starting role on a team to really
Hmm.
see, how this is gonna go. Then I'll retire because quarterbacks will sit on the bench of a team. Imagine the backups for Tom Brady, bro. Like,
I mean, but you getting paid though, and you not getting hit.
is that what you really wanted though? You came to the league to play, right?
I came to the league to be successful, which
Well,
is
I
like
mean,
it's like the question I asked last time: the 5 rings or the $500 million?
but you get to play though. Either way, with either of those options. On the bench,
Yeah, you on the
you
bench,
having
but
to go to practice, you having to do all this shit, and you never get to play.
you got 5 rings. But if you're a star
But do,
player and you got
do
five hundred
you want
million
do you
dollars,
do you want to like? Well, me personally, if I went through college, I done went through all these fucking camps in high school and all this shit, nigga. I want to throw the ball. I want to get some touchdowns. Like,
but
I wouldn't want to sit
what else would you do for that same like price though of getting paid for
nothing.
working out?
That's true. That's true. But I would want to play though. Like I would like I said, I would sit for the max of 2 years and be looking to try to play somewhere. Then decide, oh, okay, well
So
this ain't what
after
it
your
is.
second chance,
Yeah, I'll sit on the bench then. This ain't really what I thought it was. Like if I was a running back
mhm,
and I'm getting play, like I'm a rookie running back and I'm getting play. And that first year, I do great. I'll probably play a little longer.
as a running
But
back,
yeah,
I
I'll
would
probably
say that would be the quickest one out.
I'll probably play like maybe 4 years as a running back if I was doing well. But say for instance it was just like average, like I'm just a no name running back, probably two max.
Yeah,
Cause you're gonna like I said, you're gonna tear your body up with any of those positions anyways.
you get
So
fucked up. As a running back, you get the worst though. Running back is the hardest position to play. You get paid the least, and you
mm,
get hit the most, and you
definitely
get
you
the
get
least yards.
gang niggas lay on you. Like that shit kills me. Like how nigga all these niggas is 400 plus put pure muscle and finna lay on your thigh
And they
or
are
your
height.
yeah.
They're not like
And
the
finna
wide
lay on you.
receivers. They're not like 6 foot some trying to be a running back. They're like 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". They're average humans, but just bulked
Yeah.
up a little bit, getting hit by 300 pound, 6'8" linebackers. You get hit. Oh my God, the linebackers! I forgot about the line. I was thinking of the linemen.
Yeah,
The
that's
linemen
about
sticking your
400,
ass.
500 pounds
He usually like 6'10", like LeBron James size.
laying on your ass.
Sticking your ass.
You you trying to get up. You trying to get up, and this six niggas using their elbow to get off of you.
They jumping your
No,
ass.
Yeah, kicking you in the nuts, poking you in your eyes and shit after they tack you in the huddle. Man, I done seen and heard about football tackle huddles are treacherous, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas
Yeah.
stick fingers in your ass. Like I've seen and heard that football tackles, like when you a star player and niggas is tired of you running up and down the field on them,
Yeah.
they take advantage of when they get to gang tackle you. It might fucking spit inside your
Get a
helmet.
bounty on your
But
ass.
yeah, like you can't be getting all these y'all because think about the defensive person. They coaches on their ass. Why are you letting them fucking get so many first downs? And so when they finally
No,
tackle you,
coach.
nigga, they can fucking hit you in your ribs and do all kind of shit.
Hey, bro, like I played football for 1 season. In that 1 season, I ain't seen a nigga for one get on steroids for that 1 season. Yes, in middle school, bro.
Damn.
Middle school, the nigga bulked up that one summer. I swear to God. I guess that's the. I guess he had to leave. So I guess we round this episode up. Before we go, I'd like to thank y'all for watching this episode 3-4. Do you hear me? We fi- we almost at 50. 50, we definitely doing something special for y'all before the 100 episode. It's gonna end up ending before the end of the year. Let me know what y'all want to see, man. At some point, we're gonna start streaming, but I gotta get everybody here consistently more, which I'm trying to do. We'll probably record another episode tomorrow, get y'all a little more content. Keep it consistent for y'all. Consistent, consistent, consistent. But thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, comment what y'all want to see coming up. Subscribe, share it to your people, man. We gotta get these numbers up. Episode 3-4, man. 3-4. Oh, let me get the thumbnail. Hold up. It's not getting all my color. So I guess I gotta put my fingers together. 3-4. 3-4. We'll see y'all, man.